Hey, this is Tim Pierce. We're going to look at my favorite picks for different applications. It's 3 picks usually. This nylon 73, this Ultex 88, and this sharp heavy 1.14. And I was just using this for that lead, but I'm going to go through all 3 of them and what I use them for. If you click the link below, you get access to all the free soloing videos, not on YouTube, and then also an expanded version of the picking techniques and picking choices series. Now the tuning aspect of this is important when I'm talking about picking because I use this Dunlop 7.73 nylon pick for acoustics because of the way it sounds, but I also use it for electrics because I tend to strike really hard. When I play a G chord, it has kind of an attack to it. Snap, it's like a tennis player, you know, when you snap your wrist. But it's a little too hard sometimes, and that's what makes the guitar go out of tune. When I strike really hard, it can knock the guitar out of tune. So this pick acts like a governor because when I strike really hard, it gives. So what happens is I back off my intensity like 25–30% because the pick just doesn't, it just completely gives when I strike too hard, so there's no point in it. So it actually helps me to back down my intensity to a better level. But for rock rhythms, it's really, I love the way this pick makes my right hand a little more sensitive. My right hand is no longer on 11, it's on 7. And that's the main reason I use it. So it starts with an upstroke, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So the hand is going like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, strike. You strike that last upstroke that's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's the strike. And there's a little bit of a pause. This is a G chord, and I'm letting the top 2 strings ring open. I'm just grabbing the first, all the lower notes of a barred G chord, but I'm not barring. And it kind of feels pretty good. It's kind of easy on the hand. Here I'm at fret 3, and then the D chord up here is at fret 10. And the A chord's here, fret 5, and then the E is up here, at fret 12, or the open E down here. Open. Keeping the same shape so it's really easy to remember. And let me just demonstrate the strum. That's something you could practice up in front of the television if you wanted to get steadier at it. And then when I move to the chords, the bar chords, I do this. So I'm aiming for the inside 4 strings, and this is first G is barred here, 3rd finger at fret 12, and an index finger at 10 on the A string. I use the little finger to get the sus here at B, 12, and 13. So I start with the G, down to the D, fret 5, fret 7, all the way up to the A, 12 and 14, and then the E, 7 and 9. Fret 7, fret 9. And this pick really makes it easy to play in tune and actually kind of strike aggressively without knocking the guitar, you know, out of whack. Now I'm moving to a medium pick, and it could be really any brand. This is a Dunlop Tortex. I don't know, it's been rubbed off which one it is. Here's another medium pick by another maker, any Fender medium. Medium picks are generally all kind of in the same kind of ballpark as far as their thickness. And this gives me more accuracy when I'm doing single note stuff. So what this is good for, it's firmer, so I'm making much smaller movements here. I'm just sitting down, my palm on all the strings, the side of my palm, and then I'm making small movements on one string. And once again, there's a lot of just up and down constantly, and then I'm just choosing which notes to play. The basic picking pattern that's here on this thing is just a pick and then two kind of mutes. And what ends up happening in this case, because they're not, it's not an even number, I'll demonstrate. Up, down, up, down. And that's the basis for this picking pattern, it's just sped up. As it turns out, I am not totally straight against the string. I think that's because I'm palm muting and my hand just naturally falls a bit that way, and that's okay. You'll find your place. You might want to do it totally straight. In fact, it sounds great that way. But just naturally, I'm at a little bit of a sliced angle against it. And then on the second half of the performance, I'm doing chords. And so it's basically the same chords as the other part of the performance where I go G, D, A, E. But this is open. And the muting is not coming from the right hand. The muting is coming 100% from just lifting off over here. Just off, off, off. The same principle happens over here where it's down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. And I'm just lifting the fingers, relaxing them so that they're still engaged with the strings, but they're not touching down on the fretboard. Goes fast. Now, if I try the other pick for this, I don't know if you notice it, but it's not as accurate. I'm kind of fighting to make it accurate. This, because it's a firmer pick, I don't have to press as hard. I think it's just more accurate. So the medium pick for some rhythms is better. And if I had to say what that is, it's for rhythms that are smaller clusters of notes. Larger clusters of notes, I like this pick, the less firm nylon pick. And for smaller, more close-in groups of notes, 1 note, 2 notes, 3 notes. So now I've moved on to my third pick choice, and it is this dunlop, purple dunlop with a sharp edge. This is unusual. I don't know a lot of guitar players who use this, but I kind of got used to it, and I love it for its accuracy. It helps me when I'm playing lead. That's when I use this thing, is when I'm playing lead. And for some reason, I can play faster with it. And I mean, it kind of makes sense, really, because you have this really sharp edge, and I can make the movement really small. And I am not the fastest picker in the world. Most of my speed comes from my left hand, as I've stated. But for this demonstration, I tried to stay mostly with alternate up and down picking, which I want to show you because it's something that's worth practicing, making sure that everything is always up down. And I'm not the fastest at it. You'll see players who are super fast, and it also helps to mute sometimes. But the faster you can get at alternate picking, the better off you'll be. So this pick allows me, it's super heavy sharp pick, and once again the actual number has worn off of it, but it's the only one they make that's purple, that's like this. Now I could play lead with a medium pick too and do pretty good. But I've gotten so used to this thing, I just love it. But But let's do some alternate picking. And this I hold pretty true. I can angle it down and kind of slice across this way, but I really try and make this one true, you know, parallel to the string. So I would say with alternate picking, just practice building it up to speed. And maybe I will too. See, right now it's helping that I'm palm muting over here. But I love this pick for solo.